laughing and drawing and smiling and magic, singing and bringing our comics to life, singing and bringing our comics to life.
Oh, hi. I'm Christopher Stroud. Welcome back to the production blog for PvP the series. Yesterday you met Nancy, our cleanup artist, who straightens up the lines for the animation. But we can't put her soulless, cold artwork on the internet. We need warmth and color, heart, life. And that's where Marie, the real star of the project, comes in. But don't take my word for it. Check out the magic for yourself. Behind the scenes.
Well, first, Marie, show us these shading guides that you did.
Okay, well, basically I took the model sheets you gave us, and I did a little shading guide for every character, trying to understand how light would react, or trying to figure out what's the best way to make it seem rounder, or, you know, and different light position. If it's like here, it's like the light's coming from behind him, so it's contre-jour, but backlighting, I think. And like there, it's coming from the top, straight top, or just left. But most of the time when I do the coloring, I use like this one.
Okay.
And I try to put, usually when I color a scene, I try to put the light like here in the middle of the scene, like where the arrow is. So like Jade and Francis are on the same side, and so is Cold and Brent. And
Did I add this, or is that?
that's already,
okay.
That's you, I guess. So that's pretty much what I did. To make the shades, because once I get like all the clean, okay, so when I get it clean, I get this. It's like outline, black, there's no colors. So I do shadow markings. I use the line tool
Oh, wow.
to mark out the shadows, just like that. And doing it this way assure me that the shadows are going to be consistent throughout the scene. Because you see here, Brent is not moving, so the shadows stay the same.
Right.
And if they're moving, I can just move the lines around. Or
But you redraw the line then, right?
yeah, well, sometimes, like here, between that pause and that pause, I have to redraw the lines for the hands.
Yeah.
But not for the hair, not for the arm and everything else. So that's quicker.
Do the points stick?
The what?
No, they wouldn't.
How does it know to move the line with Brent's head then?
Because she redrew it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if, like here
Well,
we
she
get-
just moved the points.
Frame by frame. Oh, do you use
It's really, like Nat said, frame by frame. I mean, I go, like, here, Brent's
I
head...
feel so guilty. It's a lot of work that we're making them do.
I was actually surprised at the beginning that you guys were going to go for the shades. I was like, whoa, this is complicated. But I found a way to do it easy, so...
Oh.
So, like here...
I don't think it is.
It is, trust me. Like here, we got a subtle movement of Brent's head, very subtle. So I just, like, I would just with the lasso tool, lasso it, and just move it around.
Okay, but here's the problem. Now you have the guide. But you can't, but in Photoshop you can say like use all layers and then you fill and then it will still use the outline or whatever. But Flash doesn't have that. So does that mean that you have to...
Well, basically once I'm up to coloring, because usually I mark all the character, all the scene, and then I start the coloring. Like here. Here I started. What I do is I select the shadow layer, I copy it, and I paste it onto the clean drawing.
Okay, so that's a real fill then.
Yeah, and then I just go in, fill the zones.
Oh, so the shadow line actually helps you set up borders for the fill.
Yeah, exactly. It creates zones that I color after.
So that is saving
And I can
work.
erase them all at the same time, and voila. We've got a clean, oops. We've got a good... Here we go. And I use a really bright color. Usually I use like lime green or
Right.
just to make sure I see all gaps that could happen or stuff like that, to make sure that there's color everywhere, like here.
Okay, because yeah, that would pop through.
Yeah, it would like, you would see the background through the character, which you don't want. So
That's so much better.
Zoom in on his glasses, on his shades. Okay.
like that. Like you see here, there's a tiny, tiny hole, but nobody would notice that. But I can just go in and fix it since I see
All
it.
the people on the internet will.
Not that tiny. Not 4,000%.
You know, Mr. Kurtz at $20 for the entire year. I did not expect a gap in my coloring.
Listen, I'm an animator, and
Listen, I come from a family of
I
animators.
took a class. I took community college animation course. I stopped going
Listen,
because it was dumb.
listen to
but
me.
I know how to
The
do
great
it.
white wizard Saruman grew all of the animators in my family at Isengard, and we can spot that shit.
Yeah. I was an animator living in New York, but then I moved back in with my mom.
And for you to charge $30 for the year when there are gaps in the color is ridiculous, and you, sir, should be
It does
ashamed.
matter.
Anyway, I've signed up. Great strip. Keep going strong.
Singing and bringing our comics to life.
I'm awful at this camera thing.
Why? You're doing good, man. Just believe in yourself. It's all positive things.